So, hello all. So, this is to give a correction to the previous video. Here, the last result was let a be greater than 0, let mn be integers n greater than 0. We wanted to show that a power m by n is a power 1 by n power m. So, we considered this quantity box equals a power 1 by n power m. So, we wanted to show that box is actually a power m by n. So, that is, we wanted to show box power n is equal to a power m. So here, when computing box power n, we wrote box power n is a power n by n power m power n. This is correct, and then that expression is just box power a power 1 by n power m taken n times, the product taken n times. That is okay, but from here there is a mistake. So I've taken mn times and then m times. Wherever there we are taking things m times, so m can be negative. So here mn are integers, n is only greater than 0. We are not, so m can be negative. For example, m can be -2. For example, m can be -2. So m is just an integer. So taking things mn times, these are fictitious quantities. These quantities don't exist. So this part is wrong. All these, so m can be negative. So these kinds of inferences is wrong. What we can write though is that, so we are able to take things n times. So till here it's fine. Then we need to write this as a power 1 by n. It turns out we can write this as a power 1 by n times power m. So this is because, so we have an observation which is basically ab power any integer is a power that integer times b power that integer. Let a be greater than 0, let m be an integer, then ab power m we can write in terms of this as a power n times b power n. So we are using this observation. Okay, so you can take, so mth power of product, so mth power of product is, so we can repeatedly use this result. Mth power of product is product of mth powers. So product of mth powers is mth power of the product. So this is just, so finally this is just a power m. Hence box power n is a power m. Hence a power 1 by n power m acts as the m by nth root of, m by nth power of a. So to prove this thing, let's see, can I insert a page? No, this is just to zoom, I guess. Sorry. How do I insert a page? Yeah, maybe add page. Yeah. So here, so we can add a proof of the observation. A power, so when you take integer powers of product, you can ab power m is a power m times b power m. So we can add a, proof of the observation. It's just casework. So ab power m is, so ab taken m times if m is positive. So then we can write ab power m times. So this is 1 if m is equal to 0, and ab inverse m times, so minus m times if m is less than 0, right? So this is in any case equal to a power m b power m if m is greater than 0, 1 if m is equal to 0. So a inverse b inverse, so ab, the inverse of product is also product of the inverses, because a inverse b inverse times ab is equal to 1. Hence ab inverse is a inverse b inverse, right? We have that. And then so a inverse b inverse, so minus m times if m is less than 0. And so I'll add another page and page. So this is equal to, so this is all proof of the observation that ab power m is a power m b power n when m is an integer, right? So we can rewrite this as, this is just so this is a power m b power m if m is greater than 0, 1 if m is equal to 0, and a power, so directly we can write, this is just, in both cases it's just a power m times b power m, right? Even the other quantity a inverse b in v inverse so on taken minus m times, that product is just a inverse taken minus m times b inverse taken minus m times, so that is just a power m times b power n. So we have the proof of the observation, and so box power n is, so here we use this observation, a power m, ab power m is a power m b power m. So product of mth powers is mth power of product, hence so this step is okay now, and this is just a power m. So this is just a power m, the above thing, and maybe it's useless to take new project, so I'll just write PTO, or I'll leave it here. Fine. So box power m, so this is equal to a power m. So I'll write hence box power n is equal to a power m. So hence a power 1 by n power m is equal to a power m by n, acts as a power m by n. So this was the correction. So we should not be writing mn times m times etc, because m can be negative, but this simplification is correct, and box power n is actually a power m. That fact still holds whether m is positive or negative. Okay, so that's all for this part. See you in the next.